Hi everyone, this is Kika P again, and in today's video, if you hadn't seen the post yet, Stepn will be doing an upgrade. It will be 0.7.3, and as you can see on the Twitter announcement, that they give us a big clue, a big hint of what will we will be expecting on this upgrade, and they put 5 shoes there with an X. It means it's like 5 small shoes and it will become big, and then there's a green background at the back. So I'm like, it's too obvious that they will be finally putting in the burning mechanism for the actual burning of shoes, or they call it synthesize in the article that they had released in the past. So assuming that this assumption is correct, then please stay tuned because I'll be discussing on what you need to know about burning of the shoes, what are the requirements, what will you expect. But before that, please subscribe if you're new to my channel, and if you find value to my videos, please don't forget to share as well, and at the same time hit that like button because it's helping me a lot in terms of my algorithm in YouTube. So let's proceed. Let's proceed. So as you can see directly from the Stepn website, the Stepn white paper, this is the what you can expect with the sneaker enhancement, or they call it as the NFT burning system. So with this enhancement that they had posted in the white paper, there are 6 things. 6 things that we need to note. Number one is you need 5 shoes to burn. And when we say 5 shoes, we expect them to be same type so that it will upgrade to the next higher quality type. So for example, if you burn 5 common shoes, you expect that you will get one uncommon shoes. Now, if you burn 5 uncommon shoes, it means you will get one rare shoes, and so on and so forth. So I think it's not good idea if you mix and match, like you put one uncommon and then 4 common. That's not a pretty good idea. So please take note of that. Number two, as you can see here on the table that they had, with the current shoes, common has sneaker attributes of 1 to 10, uncommon 8 to 18, rare 15 to 35, epic 28 to 63, and legendary 50 to 112. Now, after the enhancement, they said that it will increase into 20%. So instead of 8 to 18 for uncommon, we will expect attributes to be between 9.6 to 21.6. That's why I put it here, possible in 20% possible enhancement attributes, because it will still be random. So we don't know exactly what will be the formula in terms of the new attributes that you will be getting for each of your attributes in terms of efficiency, resilience, comfort, and luck. So that, again, don't forget, it will be random. And as far as I can remember from one of the AMAs, now guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can comment below if my memory don't serve me right. They said that, let's say a one shoes will have, was originally 2, and then some shoes are 3, some shoes are 5, some shoes have 10 attributes. So it will still be random between those attributes of your shoes. So we don't really know. Maybe they will average those 5. I don't know. I don't know if also they will release tomorrow what will be the how they will determine the new attributes of the uncommon shoes that is coming from these 5 common shoes. So I guess don't put our expectation too high. All we know is the new attribute range will be higher. So we just expect that it will be better, but we don't really know how high. Okay, number 3. The new shoes ID is the lowest from the 5 burn shoes. So let's say Your shoe one has an ID of 102, the other is 355, the other is 4 something. So the lowest ID will be the one that will be used on your sneaker. I think this is relevant for those who are holding Genesis sneakers. Obviously, they want to maintain that Genesis mark on their shoes. So again, don't forget the new shoes ID will be the lowest from those 5 that you will burn. Number 4, the shoe type will be random. So, for example, you burn 2 walker, 1 jogger, and 2 runners, then the resulting type could either be a walker, a runner, a trainer, or a jogger. So it will be random. Again, no one knows how they will set the formula of what comes out. All I can assume is possibly whoever is the dominant shoes will be the resulting shoes. But again, I'm not sure, so I don't want to speculate. All we know is the type of shoes, whether walker, jogger, trainer, or walker or runner, we don't know. It will be random. Number 5, the shoes gem sockets is also random. So it will all be surprises, guys. Nothing is definite. So as we can see, as we know, the per shoes, you have 5 different sockets and you will burn 5. So again, we don't know how will they set the formula of the resulting sockets of the new shoes to be produced. And then lastly, number 6, the shoe skin is random. So it's all about the appearance of the shoes. They said that they will just randomly select from the current existing repertoire available in the app. So whatever you can see in the app will be random. And in the future, when there's a skin event, special skins might also be incorporated. So I guess number 6 is not so big deal for most of us unless you're so in love with your current appearance of your shoes, then this is a big deal. Okay, now I'm going to discuss the cost to burn versus the cost to buy. So let's say it's just a way for us to decide whether we'll just burn 5 shoes in terms of the price, or is it just better to go directly and buy the next higher quality of shoes. Let's say you've been dying to get an uncommon shoes. So do you think it's better to give up your 5 common shoes, or is it just better to go in the marketplace and buy it? So let's say, for example, runner, walker, jogger, trainer, the current floor price. So guys, this time I'll be featuring the Solana network because last video I've used the Binance Smart Chain. So let's do with the Solana this time. In the Solana chain, the floor price of runner is 4.4, walker is 4.5, jogger is 4.5, and trainer is 9.7. So if you multiply this amount by 5, because you need 5 to burn or create new shoes, so it will be 22 for runner, 22.5 for trainer and jogger, and 48.8 Solana for the trainer. Okay. Now, if you go to the marketplace and compare with the floor price with each corresponding type of shoes, for runner, it will be 15.75 sol. For walker, floor price is 23.9 sol. For jogger is 22, and for trainer is 47. Don't forget that this floor prices is at the time of the recording of this video. So if you check now, it could be different, could be higher, it could be lower, but I'm just using the market price by the time of this recording. So what can we deduct from this? For runner, obviously, it's just better to just go directly buy in marketplace because you have almost 7 Solana difference. But for walker and jogger, as you can see, the price is almost the same, not much difference. Same with the trainer. The cost is relatively the same, although it's higher to burn by almost 1.5 Solana. but still it's relatively close price. So now this will give you an idea if you'd rather buy and burn floor prices, or you just go directly to the marketplace and buy the UC yourselves. Now, I mean, if you mint 5 shoes just to burn and get a new uncommon shoes, I put an X here because obviously, even without calculating, we know by now that minting is relatively higher than buying a floor price shoes. So I just put here X because I don't recommend that. Now, for most of us like me, we will be thinking, how about those with an existing or old shoes? And as we know, it depends on when did you join the or when did you buy the shoes. Like for me, I had bought some of my shoes at a higher price, my Solana shoes. And on the Binance Smart Chain, it's the other way around. I was able to buy when the shoes there are low, but not as low as now. So now it's up to you. Do the math. Do the math. What you do is you make your own calculation like this. You, whether you buy in Binance Smart Chain or not, hopefully you recorded the amount of Solana or BNB that you use to buy your 5 shoes. And before I forgot, I guess this burning of shoes is not applicable if you have 1 shoes at the moment or 3, because obviously you need 5. But I guess this will also give an idea for those who have 1 to 3 shoes, if it's worth buying or minting your fifth shoes, and then you can burn them, and then eventually will give you a higher cost of shoes. So I suggest that you still watch and finish this video as well. But majority of those who will be concerned and will be thinking hard whether they will burn their shoes are those with 9 energies and above, because for sure those who owns it will have more than 5 number of shoes. And now the next thing that I want to discuss, which is I think also very important in terms of deciding whether you will burn your shoes or not, is the energy change after you burn the shoes. Because I think a lot of people are just excited to buy or burn their 5 shoes to get uncommon shoes, but don't forget that your energy will change after you burn 5 shoes. And why is that? Let's say, for example, in my account 1, I have 10 Solana shoes and 1 BSC shoes for a total of 11 shoes, and that gives me an energy of 9. Okay. All of them are common shoes. I don't have USC, that's why it becomes 9 energy on account 1. Now on my account 2, I have 3 Solana shoes and 6 Binance Smart shoes for a total of 9. But I have 1 uncommon there. That's why I have 10 energy. Okay, so I hope you're getting the calculation here. I'll make it slow. For account 2, I have 9 shoes. It's meant to be 9 energy, right? But since one of them is uncommon, which means I have 1 extra energy, and that gives me 10 energy. Okay. So now let's say, for example, in account 1, I will sacrifice 5 of my Solana sneakers to become 1 uncommon. So what will happen now? 10 minus 5, sorry, the total is 11, right? 11 minus 5, that will give me a balance of 6 shoes plus, so that's 6 shoes plus I'll be getting 1 uncommon, so that will give me 7 shoes. Okay, so which means my new energy will become 4 plus 1. So 1 is for the uncommon, and 7 shoes is only 4 energy. So that will give me 5 energy. Okay. Now on my account too, obviously I will not fuse my uncommon, which is Solana, so I'll be burning my BSC shoes. So 9 minus sorry, well, my total shoes is 9 minus 5, so I will get 4 balance plus 1 uncommon will give me 5 shoes. Okay, 5 shoes after the burning. So what will be my new energy? So I have 5 shoes, so that means 4 energy, plus now I have 2 uncommon, so that will give me 6 shoes. So this is wrong. Okay, so I'll just calculate that again. So initially I have 9 shoes minus 5, that will give me 4. That will give me 4 shoes plus 1 uncommon is 5 shoes. Okay, so 5 shoes is originally 4 energy, plus I have 2 uncommon, so that will give me 6 energy. So that's correct now. So as you can see here on the upper right, I gave you a snippet of how many energy you get per corresponding shoe. So 1 shoe is 2 energy, 3 is 4, 9 is 9, from 9 to 15 is 9 to 14 is 9, 15 to 29 is 12, and 30 is 20. So that will give you an idea of the change in energy and shoe number. Okay, so why do you think why I'm trying to discuss to you the change and energy? Because as you can see on the next slide, I use Stepn.guide. So Stepn.guide, for those who are not aware, is a good approximating tool of what will be your total GST per day depending on the attributes of your shoes and the level and energy of your shoes. So again, this is Stepn.guide. So what I did is using, I want to know at what level of the new uncommon shoes will I get the exact amount of GST that I was earning if I will compare it to my previous one. So before, if I'm using my 9 energy in Solana network, I'm getting around 50 to 51 GST total, so net of around 40 something. So I'll just deal with the total because that's what we usually screenshot, right? So that's one that I remember. So with the step and that guide, I figured out that the new uncommon, let's say jogger, I got a jogger, right? So my assumption is I got a jogger with the base stats of 12, 13, 14, 15, because we need to put something here in order for us to calculate. So I just assume this is a jogger, and I have 5 energy as I've calculated on the previous page. So I figured out that I need to level up my uncommon jogger to level 19 for me to get the exact equivalent GST I was earning before the burning of the shoes. Okay, now let's say there's another scenario. Let's say I got a higher attributes, this time 15, 15, 15. So instead of efficiency 12, let's say I got lucky and I got 15, same jogger. And then using the daily energy of 5, I can see that it didn't really improve much. I still need to level up the snigger to level 18. So it's only one level down. Okay. So what I'm trying to achieve here, let's go to the next slide. Let's say I added energy. Okay. Let's say I want to go to level 9 again. And for me to achieve the same GST, I just need to level my new jogger into level 5. Okay. The other scenario is, say I have a better efficiency, the 15, 15, 15. In here, I just need to level up my uncommon shoes to level 4, and then I'll get back the same amount of GST I was earning in the past. So what I'm trying to show you here, guys, in the new earnings is I need to increase this energy to 9 for me to get the same amount of GST at lower level. Now, if you don't want to do that, your obviously your other option is to level up your new uncommon to as high as possible to equal the amount of GST that you're earning in the past. So I guess obviously you know that the only way for you to increase your energy to 9 is you either mint shoes and get 4 more shoes. So that's the one way, or you can simply uh, buy extra 4 shoes from the marketplace for you to get that extra energy. In here, I need obviously 3 more shoes for me to get that um, 9 energy that I like. Now, what can we conclude from this, from all those facts that I had presented? Number one, before you decide, make sure that you are okay with the random type of shoes that you will get. I think this is very crucial for me because at the time being, I can only deal with a walker or jogger. If I have an option, I will prefer walker because of my fitness. So again, will you be ready if you will get runner? Well, all good if it's trainer, right? It's very, very welcome. But again, we don't know what will come out. Number two, random socket. This one is also important, especially, for example, you want a GMT earning shoes, but how if your sockets are all luck or all R or efficiency? I guess socket is very important if you're targeting something. Let's say you're into mystery boxes. Obviously, you want luck sockets, right? How if you will not get any luck at all? No L sockets. So again, this is another thing that you need to consider when you make your decisions to burn those shoes. Number three, again, another crucial thing is the attribute of the shoes. So if you're wanting, obviously, GMT earning shoes, you will hope that you will have a good comfort attributes. Same with efficiency. If you're into GST earning, you hope that it will give you a good efficiency attributes. Now, if you're with mystery boxes, you hope that you will have good luck attributes. But then again, of course, you can just use your level up points to enhance them. But then again, if this is not a big deal for you, then you can just level up and hopefully your sockets will complement your attributes to somehow enhance the attributes. Number four, I hope it was clear to you that your energy will change once you burn those shoes because the number of shoes that you have will be reduced. So you need to ask yourself, are you okay to buy new shoes to go back to your 9 energy, or I don't know, maybe 10 energy, or we don't know. So again, there's a possibility that you will buy or mint new shoes for you to boost your new energy shoes. But in general, in terms of tokenomics or the economy of the game, this is a new way for uh, there will be new GST and GMT burning mechanism because we will be using that to fuse or burn those shoes. And obviously that will give buying demand or buying pressure to GST and GMT. And what happens if there's a buy pressure, it means the price will go up. So in general, this is good for the Stepn tokenomics. And then obviously, again, once people wants to go back to their original energy, then there will be a huge demand for shoes in the marketplace. So we might see floor prices increase. There might be new demand for minting because more people would want to buy floor price shoes to add to their energy. And if we know that there's demand for minting, it means there's demand for GST and GMT, and it means it will boost the price of the um, token. So again, I hope I had presented to you very well what you need to consider when you would want to burn your existing shoes. So yes, we will finish this video with our COTD or comment of the day. This is from C. Allen. He said, is it possible that in the future, the uncommon shoes will become a lot more cheaper once they release the shoes merging? I think he's referring to this update that we just discussed. He said there will be a lot of uncommon for sale, I guess. Well, I don't think that first, Alan, I don't think people will burn the shoes for them to sell in the marketplace. I think most people who will be participating in the burning is because they want to use the uncommon shoes. So I don't really think they will be for sale. And then the second question that he has here is, do you think uncommon shoes will become a lot cheaper because of, obviously there will be more common shoes? Well, it's still early to say, but if the assumption is right that people who will be burning the shoes will eventually use it, then we cannot see that it will be cheaper, even though there will be more uncommon shoes by then it's still hard to conclude. Second, again, of course, it depends if what type of uncommon shoes they will get. Maybe some people will get unlucky and get some shoes that are not what they expect. For example, if it's a runner, definitely I will not use it. So definitely I will sell it if I'm the one that got a runner. But then again, we don't know what happens with the rest. What will they get? Second, we don't know how many will participate in this event. So yes, Alan, it's still hard to conclude by now, but for sure we will get some feedbacks once the update is up and running. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I hope I had shed light on what to expect with this event. With this upgrade. And again, that's tomorrow, June 21, 3 a.m. UTC. In my time, that will be 1 p.m. in Australia. I don't know where you are in the world. As I always suggest, use all those energy just in case they need to extend the maintenance. But as of last time, I was impressed. It was not really long at all. It was on point, and there's no further maintenance after that. So we hope it's also smooth on this maintenance as well. Again, guys, please don't forget to comment down below what you think about this update. Will you be joining the update or you're still thinking? So let me know. I want to hear all from you. Until next time, guys, let's go and walk.